into run mode, then when we want to write data into the memory, it's going to be coming from the bus. And the bus, and then when we want to read data from memory, it goes out to the bus through these tri-state buffers. But to get data in from the bus, we want to bring that down into the B inputs of our 74LS157, our selectors here. So I'm going to go ahead and hook that up now. Okay, so that now connects the bus, which is going to be connected here on these 8 bits. That extends that bus into the selectors here. So that'll be the normal run mode. But then when we're in program mode, instead of reading data from the bus, we'll be reading data from our dip switches here. And so the way the programming will work is we'll switch over to program mode, set the address we want to program here, set the data we want to put in that address here, and then we want to toggle our write. Of course, to do that, it would be nice to have a little push button switch. So I've got that here. Stick that in there. And so this will just be a little button that we can push to write the data. So once we put the address that we want to write it to and put the data here, push that button, and it will write it to there. But of course, again, we want to be able to switch between using this button to write to memory and the computer being able to have a control signal that can come from the control logic of the computer to tell it that we want to write data into memory. So this write signal that's going into memory now has to be switched depending on whether we're in program mode or not. So of course, to do that, we're going to use another 74LS157, which I'll put right here. So this write signal is going to come from the output of one of the selectors in this 74LS157. Actually, I should have maybe connected our power here first. Get that underneath there. So power and of course ground. And then again, pin 15 of this 74LS157 is essentially the enable signal. So if we want to set that low so that the chip is enabled, it's a low, active low signal there. So that's that. And so when we're in program mode, we want this push button to essentially take the program or the write signal here low whenever we